All right, you guys, so my name is Devin Atkins and I am a licensed realtor on the beautiful island of Maui with Caldwell Banker Island Properties. So the topic of this video is the 10 benefits of owning a short-term rental on Maui. So you guys, I specialize in the Kihei, Wailea short-term rental area. So if you guys are interested in purchasing anything in those areas, if you're looking for something to enjoy with your family about 2 to 3 months out of the year and then rent it out for the rest of the time, these are some of the benefits that you will actually receive from actually owning a property on Maui. Now, keep in mind, this is all to be taken with a grain of salt. So everybody's situation is unique and very, very different. With that being said, you guys, if you guys are interested in any short-term rentals, feel free to reach out to me on any of my social media platforms here, or you can go ahead and reach out to me down below with my contact information, or you can also comment down below. Also, you guys, I would love if you smash that subscribe button and also go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you want to go ahead and help me out and help out the algorithm and the channel to grow to where I can continue to provide more valuable content to you and others alike. Number one, you guys, is Maui is the #1 tourist destination in the world. Maui, Hawaii alone attracts millions and millions of people a year to come to this beautiful island. So owning a short-term rental on this island actually allows you to tap into that market that is here, is for the tourists and the people who are actually visiting to actually go ahead and buy a property and rent it out. And you can go ahead and earn a significant amount of income for actually renting out your vacation property to people who are tourists who are actually traveling and visiting and staying with their families. So that would be my #1 reason to actually purchasing something on Maui that is short-term rentable, because once again, you can cash in on the market that's here as far as the tourists and the people who are visiting, and potentially gain appreciation about 6 to 8% every year of actually owning the property and having someone else pay the rent. And on top of that, you'd actually be able to do it strategically by actually being able to rent it out and also use it about 3 months out of the year, as long as the numbers make sense for you. Here is number 2. So Maui is consistently strong when it comes to property values and just when property in general. So on average in Maui, or in Hawaii for that matter. So you can see why this makes it a great investment if you're looking to hold it long term, or if you're looking to just get into a property so that you can, 1, enjoy it with your family 2 to 3 months out of the year. 2 would be actually gain appreciation on average. Once again, I said about 6 to 8% appreciation is what you could be expected to receive on a property every single year that you hold it. Now, the third reason why I actually think owning a property on Maui or investing in Maui is a good option for a lot of people is because a lot of people actually have worked really hard to get where they're at in their life, and they feel, hey, I deserve a property on Maui, or hey, my family deserves this, and I want to leave a legacy behind for them and something that they can actually go to, and maybe it's a family heirloom or something along those lines. I've met countless clients who've actually have properties and they've held it in their families for years and years so that other generations can use it. So that is also something to think about when it comes to buying something on Maui. Short-term rentals in particular can yield a high return on investment. And segueing into the next benefit of owning a property on Maui is this. So with short-term rentals, it allows you the flexibility to actually use the property while you're on island for your personal use, for your family, your friends, your business partners, your colleagues, whatever it may be. So when you're not here, you can actually rent it out and enjoy the flexibility of being able to stay in the unit and also rent the unit out when you're not here, and enjoying Maui and all that it has to offer without having to worry about the expenses that come with being a permanent resident on the beautiful island of Maui. So the #4 benefit of actually owning a short-term rental on Maui is it allows you to actually meet a lot of people from different cultures, different countries, and different parts of the world. So it is a melting pot here in Maui, you guys. Everybody comes to Maui and adventures and explores and gets to know each other. Everyone from all over the world actually comes to Maui and gets to enjoy the beauty that Maui has to offer. And one thing about actually owning a vacation rental is you actually get to interact with a lot of the guests, learn their culture, learn about them, and learn where they came from, their upbringing, and just what brought them to Maui in general. And not to mention, you guys can make new friends along the way. Maui is one of the most loving and open places that I've personally been to. Living here for about 5 years now or so, I've really got to experience exactly what the Aloha culture means and just the spirit of Aloha in general. It's really here, you guys. So I highly encourage you to actually take that into consideration when you're purchasing a property on Maui, because you do get to make new friends, meet new people, and learn about other different cultures. So the 5th benefit to actually owning a short-term rental on Maui would be that it has a wide range of activities to do, all the way from hiking, water sports, to dining, to shopping, whatever it is that you love to do, it is here. Owning a short-term rental on Maui, what it does is it really allows you to give those people, those visitors, those tourists a home base. So let's say they're 1,000 miles away from home, right? And they're staying in your property that you fully furnished for them with them in mind, so that they can enjoy the comforts of home from 1,000 miles away on this beautiful island. So when you get into a short-term rental, it's actually very important to consider the people that are actually going to be renting out your property, because you got to keep in mind, people when they're vacationing, they're going to be thousands and thousands of miles away, but they still want to feel like they're at home. So it's very important when you go to furnish the property that you have that in mind, because people are always looking for a place away from home. Now, the sixth reason would be tax benefits. So owning a short-term rental can provide you with valuable tax deductions, such as mortgage interest and depreciation that you can also write off on your taxes per year. So what this does is this can also help you offset the cost of actually owning a property on Maui and increase your overall return on investment over time. So the number seventh benefit of actually owning a property on Maui is that you get a lot of repeat guests and visitors and vacationers and tourists that actually come to the island. What this can do for you as a person who actually owns a short-term rental on Maui is this can provide a steady stream of income from your property that you're only using about 3 months out of the year. So these repeat guests can actually ensure and help you feel more comfortable in making a purchase, because you know that these people will be coming year after year after year if you manage the property right and meet all their expectations. So that means giving them all the toilet paper they need, all the customer service they need, all that good stuff that comes with actually running a Airbnb or a short-term rental. So with that being said, you guys, I am licensed with Caldwell Banker, as I said previously before, but we do have at our brokerage, we have this thing called Island Vacation. So this is our very own exclusive in-house property management company that we have with my brokerage Caldwell Banker. So if you guys wanted any more information on that, please go ahead and comment down below Island Vacation so that I can go ahead and get you all that information. I will also be launching and recording another video specifically on exactly what it is that we have to offer when it comes to actually putting your property inside of Island Vacations for short-term rentals. So once again, go ahead and keep an eye out for that on my YouTube channel. I will go ahead and let you guys know when it is posted on the future videos, because that is something that is very valuable to have. So the eighth benefit of actually owning a property that is short-term rentable on Maui is diversification. So basically what that means is that if you own stocks or anything like crypto or anything along those lines, maybe you're even invested into gold. So what this does is it allows you to have an alternative source of income that is not directly tied to the stock market or your traditional investment. So the ninth benefit of actually owning a property is that you can have it professionally managed. So as I said earlier in this video, is that we do have something like that at my brokerage. It's called Island Vacations. There are plenty other management companies out there that can manage the day-to-day operations that go into actually running a successful vacation rental. So what this allows you to do is having a property management company that is actually running the business for you. It allows you to free up your time, energy, and even go ahead and enjoy what the island has to offer. Now, last but not least, you guys, is location. So once again, everything about real estate is all about location, location, location. Maui is home to many popular tourist destinations like Lahaina, Kaanapali, and even the Wailea area. So this high demand for short-term rentals makes it actually a prime location to own property on Maui, especially if they are short-term rentable. By the way, you guys, I also have this other video that I created. It's called the Minatoya Act. Basically, in this video, the Minatoya Act, what it goes over is exactly what properties are grandfathered in to the Minatoya Act. And if you guys wanted to know a little bit more about that and the properties that you're interested in purchasing, if they're actually in the Minatoya Act, and if this is going to affect you when it comes into either selling your property or purchasing another one. So I would highly encourage you guys to go ahead and check out that video, because that is another very valuable piece of information when it comes to purchasing a short-term rental on Maui. But back to benefit number 10. So owning a property on Maui, what it does is it actually allows you to capitalize on the high demand that there is for short-term rentals on Maui. So with that being said, you guys, those are the 10 benefits that I think there are when it comes to owning a property on Maui that is short-term rentable. So if you guys have any questions or any other benefits that you would like to add to this list that I've already created for you, just go ahead and comment down below. Also, if you guys have any other questions about any of the properties that are available on Maui, feel free to reach out to me on any of my social media platforms here, or you can go ahead and also reach out to me with my contact information here. So with that being said, you guys, this is Devin the Realtor on the beautiful island of Maui. God bless and aloha.